The Republic of South Sudan gained independence in 2011 after decades of civil war. The country is endowed with abundant natural resources, including fertile land, forests, wetlands, and mineral deposits. However, years of conflict have hampered development efforts and environmental protection. In 2018, the Ministry of Environment and Forestry published the first State of Environment report for South Sudan to identify key environmental challenges and solutions. Here are some of the main findings and recommendations from the report. Key findings: climate change. South Sudan is vulnerable to climate change impacts like increased temperatures, reduced rainfall, more floods and droughts. This affects water availability and agriculture, which most people rely on. The government should implement climate adaptation projects identified in the National Adaptation Program of Action to build resilience. It should also fulfill commitments to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Agriculture. Agriculture provides livelihoods for 80% of the population, but productivity is low. Only 4% of suitable land is cultivated. Immense potential exists to expand agriculture through irrigation, improved seeds and farming practices, livestock development, and fisheries. But conflict and poor roads are major constraints. Promoting climate-smart agriculture, improving rural infrastructure and access to land and inputs would significantly boost production. Forests. Forests cover 30% of land, but are degrading rapidly due to charcoal production, uncontrolled fires and conversion to agriculture. Sustainably managing forests would maintain ecological services, generate economic opportunities and reduce emissions. The government should finalize the legal framework for forest management, demarcate protected areas, promote reforestation and support forest communities. Biodiversity. South Sudan has globally important ecosystems and wildlife. But poaching, habitat loss and pollution pose serious threats. The government should expand protected areas, enforce anti-poaching laws, promote ecotourism, and build capacity for research and monitoring. Water resources. South Sudan relies on the White Nile and tributaries for water. But limited data exists on water availability and quality. Water infrastructure is lacking. Climate change threatens future water security. Institutional capacity should be built for integrated water management. Data collection, water monitoring systems, and conservation measures are needed. Urban areas. Rapid urbanization has caused environmental strains in cities like inadequate sanitation, waste management, and pollution. Plans are required to improve urban infrastructure and services, and to protect green spaces and wetlands. Energy. Most energy comes from fuel wood and charcoal, causing indoor air pollution, forest loss and emissions. But immense potential exists for hydropower and other renewables. The government should support investments in clean energy production and distribution, and promote energy efficiency. Extractives. Oil production dominates the economy but causes habitat and wetland loss. Mining impacts are unregulated. Extractives governance should be strengthened, including environmental management of operations. Economic diversification is also needed. Conclusion. The State of the Environment report highlights significant environmental challenges facing South Sudan. But it also identifies opportunities for sustainably harnessing the country's natural capital for development, while protecting vital ecosystems. Implementing recommended solutions will require mobilizing domestic and international support and financing. But it is crucial for securing the environmental foundations for a lasting peace and prosperity in South Sudan. South Sudan has abundant natural resources and potential for prosperity. By uniting as one nation, protecting the environment, and using resources responsibly, we can build lasting peace and sustainable development. Our unity and hope for the future will help us overcome challenges and create positive change.